Stole 7.5 million for your sim swapping.
What's up, guys? Sat Zero here. Just want to talk about what happened, and maybe you guys will be interested in that.
I realized after speaking with Joel that there was something significantly different about him. I don't know if he had any friends in the real world. I think it was all online. And that's literally how all of this began. As I logged in to my cryptocurrency wallet, I saw that my entire balance had been drained. And I just remember thinking, this can't be real.
If you're an 18-year-old kid and you just stole $5 million, what would you do with that money? And the answer is always something dumb.
These are serious crimes. We are watching you. We will find you, we will convict you, and you will go to prison.
Crypto is the new Wild West.
North Korea's operatives, using keyboards rather than guns, have become the world's leading bank robbers.
A magnet for crime and for revolution.
Placed on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list.
A playground for outlaws and visionaries.
A man who's made a fortune in cryptocurrency running for president.
But can anyone truly control cryptocurrency? Only a few dare to try.
Crypto is the dumbest shit ever, bro. Crypto is the dumbest shit ever. Changed my mind. You couldn't. It's gambling. That's all it is. It's stocks, but it's worse than stocks. And stocks is already gambling.
It's head to toe. I mean, everything he's wearing, from hat to slides, are Gucci.
Full on Gucci. What do you think? $20,000 for that outfit?
Yeah.
That's $20,000. Y'all need a fucking Jesus Christ. This is why I hate human beings, bro. Like, nigga, okay. You're gonna tell me, right? Don't look at his frame or his like physique or anything like that. Just look at the straight clothing. You think that any of this bullshit is even worth half, if not a quarter of what the actual price is of this shit? $20,000. Well, he's wearing a $20,000 outfit, potentially. And he looks like shit. What's the point?
It always seems like this is like a rich person's costume, right? This is Halloween and he's playing the rich guy.
It's such a display, isn't it?
The nigga is fat too, so it's not like, nigga, you got money, but you can't even look good in it because, you don't work out.
Cryptocurrency is an absolute game changer in terms of what these young individuals could steal.
It's the dumbest shit.
In a way that had never been done before.
Hackers are just leeches, bro. If you're hacking and you're stealing from other people, you are just a leech. You're a parasite on society. This is not a good thing. This is what I mean by when you affect other people's life. You're not a good person. This is not something you should be promoting. You're fucking someone else's life up. But y'all are so involved in this. I'm a hacker. I'm cool. But then you don't think about, I'm fucking up this person's life. I may have made this person kill himself because I stole their money. Oh, these people work so hard for their shit. Let me just steal from them. Stealing is such a broke person mentality. You are the brokest nigga I have ever. I'd rather a homeless person ask me for money than for to be friends with a nigga who steals from other people. Like, y'all some broke ass niggas.
I bought my friend's first class tickets on JetBlue Mint.
You know how easy money it is to get? You know how easy money is to get, bro? You really could go on Facebook Marketplace, see someone selling some shit, take it from them with your money, right? That you probably already got, right? And then flip it. Boom, you made extra money. Oh my shit. But no, instead of doing that, you want to be a pussy ass bitch and fucking steal from motherfuckers.
Airbnb house for a month that cost $30,000 and tickets for E3. I was wearing and carrying Gucci products, acting like I was the richest. In total, we attribute
The loudest individual in the room, aka like the person that is showing off all their Prada, Gucci, and all that other shit, are oftentimes the most insecure. Oftentimes, are the most weakest minded people ever. That shit's not cool. When I see someone wearing Gucci and shit, I'm not like, oh, he's wearing Gucci. I'm like, nigga, you wasted your money on Gucci. You couldn't have bought something better. You could have had maybe another year worth of food, but instead you bought this Gucci bag, or you bought this fucking Gucci shit, or that fucking, what's it called, Supreme shit, or whatever the fuck it is. All these luxury brands, they're scamming you. It's crazy. You are a hacker. You steal from someone else, and instead of using your big brain like you think you have from stealing from other people, you instead go to someone who is scamming you for your bread and buying where the fuck they're giving you, aka luxury brands.
$7.2 million theft.
These niggas put a name on something, and y'all niggas would be like, "That's worth $15,000."
To Joel Ortiz.
That shit's probably worth like $50.
I was speaking at an event with Joe Lubin himself, who is the founder of Consensus, which was the largest cryptocurrency conference in the United States. And it was a small room, but the people there were all heavy hitters, billionaire investors.
Here in New York, unbelievable places I get to go. The crypto community.
In 2018, cryptocurrency fever is at its peak, based on its promise of fast growth, accessibility, and a future without government regulation. Crypto conferences crop up all over the country, attracting investors and entrepreneurs buying into the hype.
Y'all are dumb.
Earlier in the day, I checked my cryptocurrency holdings, and I remember the value of the holdings at that time was as high as it had ever been, over $100,000. And I took a screenshot and I sent it to my wife. And I remember she, sent like a smiley face and a heart.
Yeah, because she know you got money now, and now she's gonna fucking divorce you and take half your fucking earnings from you because you showed her that bullshit. I don't know why the fuck you show her any of your money. You're a fucking spit ass nigga.
And then I was walking through a restaurant. It was probably 5 o'clock, and I pulled out my phone, and it said, you can't connect to your mail. I went to my text messages, and I couldn't text, and I knew something was wrong. I go into my hotel room that evening. It's now 10 o'clock. I log into the Wi-Fi in the hotel, and I got this notification that said someone had logged into my account from Boston, Massachusetts. And I thought, who the is logging into my account from Boston?
This is okay. Oh my god. See, that right there, this whole thing that nigga just did, you know he's dumb. Because an actual fucking good hacker isn't going to, oh no, they're not going to fucking hack without a VPN. They're not going to hack without something hiding their location in the first place. They're not going to hack where you can see where the fuck they are right now. Are you dumb? This is what people look up to?
Joel was born to a disabled immigrant mother who was on full disability. His father was never in the picture. It was learned very early in his life that there was something wrong. Now the diagnosis would be autism spectrum disorder.
Ah, shit, makes
that
sense.
Was the starting point. When I met Joel, he was 20 years old, quiet, passive, but wanting to please.
Like a
when
bitch.
I was little, I built a passion for technology. Me and my mother would find electronics in the trash. We'd bring them home, and I would learn how to fix them. I started to learn how to hack when I jailbroke my PlayStation 3. I met friends online who also had a passion for hacking. I never really had friends in school.
I don't know if I had any friends in the real world. I think it was all online.
Joel Ortiz was a brainy guy. He graduated as valedictorian of his class and got a scholarship to UMass. And we know that he had skills that were really usable in this way. he exploited a vulnerability that I don't think the rest of the nation was really thinking much about.
Cryptocurrency is a risky investment, and early adopters and investors accept this risk. But no one expects to lose their crypto to the type of scheme Joel is about to unleash.
The feeling of like, oh shit, what's happened here, just kind of got progressively worse. And the first thing I did was go into my cryptocurrency wallet, and as I logged in, I saw that my entire balance had been drained, and the $100,000 of cryptocurrency holdings that I had in my Ether wallet had gone to zero. And I just remember thinking, this can't be real. At some point, it sunk in. I've been hacked. And then
want my crypto back. Want my crypto back. You're not getting your shit back, nigga.
It's gone. Are you sure? I said, I'm sure. How do you know? I said, because I see the transactions. It's on the blockchain. It went from my wallet to these other wallets. Well, whose wallets are they? I said, I don't know. It's anonymous. The way this whole system works, it's designed to be anonymous. And then I wondered, what's going to happen next? Who do you call when you get hacked for cryptocurrency?
Nothing, because you've accepted the fucking risk of doing cryptocurrency, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, who do you call?
You can't look at something so risky as crypto and then oh shit, I lost all my crypto because either one, someone hacked me, or I lost it on the fucking market, right? And they'd be like, oh, I want my money back. I want my money back. No. No. You didn't protect yourself enough. You knew the consequences and the potential risk of getting into crypto. And you were like, yeah, I'm down for that. And guess what? Guess what? Now you can't be like, he played unfairly. He stole my money. Well, should have invested in a safer thing. Should invest it in stocks. Should invested it in something that potentially couldn't get hacked as easily, or people weren't going to be as interested in. Maybe.
I'm here in New York in this hotel. I've realized that I've lost $100,000 of cryptocurrency instantaneously. And I just remember having this sinking feeling in my heart. I felt guilty, I felt ashamed, I felt naive, and I felt embarrassed.
Good. That's how you're supposed to feel.
But he isn't alone. On the other side of the country, a team of investigators that specializes in the emerging field of crypto crime is already tracking another heist, with a nearly identical MO to the one that snared Darren.
Cryptocurrency really fell into our lap in March 2018. The victim reported to us that he had lost reception on his phone. He was unable to access his social media and his other accounts, and then ultimately lost the control of his cryptocurrency accounts and had lost $10,000.
In the heart of Silicon Valley, an elite digital task force, the first of its kind in the nation, is scrambling to keep on top of a new kind of scam.
We had never heard of this type of network intrusion or cryptocurrency theft. So the first thought that came into our mind at React was, we need to get the phone records from AT&T to see what happened. And what we start seeing is when he reported that he lost signal, in the records we see a different phone, and then the cell towers used literally went from Los Altos, California to Boston, Massachusetts. No way a phone could travel that far in a couple minutes.
The scam discovered by React is called a SIM swap, where the hacker bribes or tricks a cell phone carrier employee to redirect the victim's phone number to a new handset held by the hacker. All calls and messages now go directly to the hacker's handset. This includes all password reset messages, like the nowadays all-important two-factor authentication, and it opens the door for the hacker to take control of all of the victim's accounts.
So we have the phone that was used by our...
You don't know how to stop that? Pay your workers properly? Make it harder for them to, bribe people and by actually paying people fair fucking wages?
Bad guy to take over the victim's account.
But no, just fire the dude.
Asking them to identify any
it's not gonna happen again.
That may have been used from this phone.
The warrant gives Sammy even more than what he hopes for, and hands him his suspect on a silver platter.
So where did you find this?
So this was in the Joel Ortiz email address we got from Google. This was a picture he sent to a crypto exchange identifying himself.
You've got a picture of your suspect, and he's holding identification, and this is within the Google account that you're looking at that's tied to the phone?
That's correct. At this point, we don't know what his role is or how responsible he is, but we actually know someone who is holding on to this phone that was used in the hack.
Having a named suspect is a huge breakthrough for React. The chase is on, and they start to gather evidence as fast as they can. But meanwhile, Joel is racking up victims in the crypto world, and crypto conferences aren't the only places he finds them.
Our joke at React was that if you are into crypto, you talk about crypto. So if you're looking for someone who may have crypto, it's as easy as just going on Twitter and searching for a hashtag Bitcoin or hashtag crypto. And they started making lists of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people and doing their background on who they are, what their email addresses are, what their phone numbers are, and then working up a target list.
Armed with these personal details, Joel engineers multiple SIM swaps and goes fishing, never knowing how much money one victim may have, but hoping to catch a whale.
I knew why I was targeted because I'm a CEO of company. We raised capital from the crypto market, but I never heard of SIM swaps. As I was driving, I saw these messages appear on my phone. The message said that my Yahoo password was changed, and then subsequently Gmail password was changed. So I knew that I was
fucked.
When I came home, I went through my cryptocurrencies, then they were saved. But there was one wallet, which is the Exodus wallet, which was hacked. When I saw the Exodus got drained, I was shocked.
Can you tell us how much cryptocurrency was taken out of your Exodus wallet?
Yeah, so it's about, the amount was about 5 million.
Damn!
Joel hits the crypto jackpot with Saswata, and with 5 million in his pocket, he's ready to live the life he could only dream of while living in his mother's apartment.
Nigga still living in his mom's apartment. You have all these skills and you still living with your mom.
If you're an 18-year-old kid and you just stole $5 million, what would you do with that money?
Do dumb
shit.
shit.
There's always something dumb. We had traveled from Boston to Hollywood and had rented out Airbnbs.
I never realized what a post-party pic this is.
Yeah. Morning of.
Yeah.
So he knows how to make the money, but he doesn't know how to fucking, like, cut off any of the fucking clues that bring any of the information towards him and make it so that people actually fucking lead. Like, he knows how to get the money and SIM swap and all this shit, but he doesn't know how to hide his tracks. See what I mean by these motherfuckers are dumb.
There's this pool at the Airbnb. Here's Joel in his juicy Gucci set.
He comes from a very working class family and really had never gotten to enjoy the spoils that all of a sudden overnight he was enjoying. It made a ton of sense that he would want to broadcast that. This is him coming in on a helicopter.
Just popping it down there.
Massive stacks of cash.
Part of it, that allure, is if you have no real friends in real life, no girlfriend, no dating, money is the quickest way to get it. Or
it is.
John Perriot, I don't know, Rolex, $2,000 a bottle.
He was literally an overnight millionaire, multi-millionaire, and he wanted to show off.
All right, here we go.
While Joel is living the high life, the React team dig into all his online records, leading to a revelation. Joel isn't working alone.
Of course
He's part
not.
of a hacker ring that's pulling off massive heists and bragging about it.
Joel is like splitting the money amongst his cohorts, and he's saying, hey, we have this money, let's go to Hawaii, let's go to Dubai, let's get $50,000 icy watches. Icy means
ice,
diamond encrusted watches.
Yup.
There's one person in charge, 3 or 4 people helping that person, and they're communicating the entire time, watching what each other's doing.
Often these were young people who had grown up together playing Call of
Fuck,
Duty,
I'm
playing
itching.
other video games, but they didn't even really know first names. They knew each other by their handles.
Yep.
And they're talking about...
Wait, what? How the fuck do you not know each other by your names? Like, I understand motherfuckers, like, you know, talking to people online, but, like, I've made friends online. And they've said their first name. I've said my first name. I don't care. You haven't even gotten to that point, and yet you're doing scams and shit with them?
Launder their money. We have this $5 million sitting in this Ether wallet. My job is going to be to launder that money through exchanges so that we can actually spend it without getting caught.
It's not
Well,
that these things
that nigga's doing a terrible fucking job of it.
are scheduled. It's sort of a random hodgepodge.
Fucking terrible
happens
job.
to be online at any given time. Even when you talk to Joel Ortiz, I don't think he even remembers like who was involved in each crime. That's how random it was.
It may be random, but each heist is a complex operation, requiring the members of the group to take on different tasks, from researching a victim to bribing a cell company employee. But Joel's role is key to the whole operation.
What Joel's role was he was the one holding the device. They would immediately start taking over accounts and saying forgot password, and the code would be sent to the phone that Joel was holding. So that puts him in control of the whole operation for changing passwords and for being the one actually able to do the account takeovers.
They'll just go systematically down their list, victim after victim after victim, and start searching their emails for crypto words and trying to find username and password combos. And then we're talking 10 minutes from SIM swapping to crypto theft.
At the time, I don't think anybody thought that React was going to be able to trace that phone. I don't think they thought it through. I'm sure that Joel Ortiz didn't think that Sammy Tarazi was following him in the way that Sammy was. I'm sure he had no idea that Sammy is a terrier and was watching Joel's every move.
What's up, guys?
Okay, Sammy, you a threat, I see.
Sat Zero here. We'll be making a little live stream about what happened yesterday.
I'm getting ready to go to bed. I check my phone to check his @Zero account, and he posts a new story.
While Joel and his friends are living it up in LA and broadcasting their ill-gotten gains, they unknowingly leave an obvious trail of social media crumbs.
Oh,
to
shit.
And React. But their big spending also attracts unwanted attention from a more violent kind of criminal.
It's crazy, but yesterday, like, someone, like, or two black guys came to the house with guns and, like, pointed at me and my friends.
Good.
I had like $8,000 cash and Rolex and a Bitcoin chain. Just screwed my mind over. Like, I was so scared. Like,
pussy.
Go back to Boston.
You're a bitch.
Like, I don't know.
React already has enough evidence to arrest Joel, but this live video gives them a when and where.
They called 911. On one hand, this is great. There's going to be all this information about who was there, and I'm also worried because now he's leaving. And if he leaves California, we're out of luck.
In a race against the clock to catch Joel while he's still in React's jurisdiction, they find out his flight details and swoop in on LAX.
Good.
He waits in line in security, gets to the TSA x-ray machine, pops his backpack, takes his wallet out and his belt, pops it on the x-ray machine. He walks through, and that's when me and my partner escort him away.
Did you recognize him right away?
Yeah, I recognized him immediately. A heavy-set teenager and decked out in Gucci gear is hard to miss.
Right.
Fucking idiot. You couldn't have done any better than that.
He seemed nervous and scared. He had a ledger, basically a USB drive that stores crypto, which is encrypted with a password. He did give us the password, which revealed $250,000 of cryptocurrency, which is a fraction of what we knew, $7.5 million that he's stolen. Where's the rest of the money?
Joel's gang have hidden the trail of most of the stolen cryptocurrency by using the crypto equivalent of money laundering, a process called mixing, making the task of following the money
impossible. Yeah.
He accounted for probably another $250,000 in excessive spending. But there was a huge gap between what he could account for and what we knew he took.
I can say there's many points that suggest that Joel had no extra money.
Wait. I wonder if these fucking his friends, so-called friends, who he doesn't know the name of, I wonder if they made him intentionally take the phone just so that they know that this dumbass is gonna get hit with the fucking the charge. They threw him under the fucking bus. I'm sure they thought about that. Because there ain't no way four of these motherfuckers, multiple of these motherfuckers didn't think that, you know, the cops would be chasing them.
I mean, he is represented by a public defender in this case. What it tends to mean is that the folks have no money.
And he did talk about, like, hey, although I stole $7.5 million, I didn't get it all. I'm just the guy holding the phone, so I'm not the brains behind this operation.
Joel was absolutely the holder of the phone, which makes him the most vulnerable to being caught. The mastermind in each incident doesn't put themselves in that situation. They put someone that they think is dumb and vulnerable.
That's what I was thinking!
To fill that role. Unfortunately, it was Joel. The ringleader, the person who found the target, those are the folks that got all the money.
Safe to say millions of dollars are still unaccounted for, and we don't know if they gave it to trusted third parties we haven't identified. They have it buried in a forest somewhere.
They got Joel.
And they'll get it when they get out of prison. I don't know.
A little more than 9 months after his arrest, Joel receives a lengthy prison sentence, a precedent-setting win for the prosecution, despite an uphill battle to educate the court system about the real value of crypto.
I remember a very prominent defense attorney boisterously saying, this is funny money, this isn't even real money. And then a judge who's completely unfamiliar with it and trying to explain to them, not only is it not funny money, the devastation that it has caused these victims is immense and needs to be considered.
All right, R38, now session.
The matter I'd like to start with this afternoon is the matter of People versus Joel Ortiz.
Sentencing the judge is what happened. Judge Lee.
By any standard, this is a remarkable case.
He gave him the max for what he could give him at that point, which was 10.
Good!
The amount stolen was greater than the original value of the great train robber.
I wanted Joel Ortiz to get a sentence that would make a statement to his community. We are watching you. We can trace and track what you're doing. We will find you, we will convict you, and you will go to prison.
Not only did they arrest Joel, he was the first, but it set off a domino effect of evidence to arrest other people.
A Dublin man who was part of a group of cyber criminals who stole more than $2 million worth of cryptocurrencies from US accounts has been sentenced to almost 3 years in prison.
I got an email from the High Court of Ireland. What they said was, we've arrested an individual named Connor Freeman who was working with Joel Ortiz. And he said, hey, good news. We're ready to wire you out some cash. And it was another just surreal moment. I said, how much is the wire for? About $90,000. I mean, I was basically made whole right there.
Darren is lucky.
Yeah, that's
Most
lucky
of
as
the victims
fuck.
don't get any of their stolen money back. And it's still out there in the digital world somewhere.
He lost 10 bands off that shit,
Crime has
though?
only expanded since Mr. Ortiz was arrested and sent to prison.
To only pay 10 bands for a dumbass fucking shit that he was doing, aka crypto, lucky bitch.
The thievery of cryptocurrency has reached a scale and a volume that has never been seen before. These are serious crimes, and though they are young people that are committing them, the damage is immense. Joel Ortiz is not a low-risk individual. Joel Ortiz is capable of committing crazy, destructive financial crimes.
What? It felt like a movie in real life. It also felt like Grand Theft Auto, playing every day in Los Angeles. As fun as it was to live an ostentatious, lavish lifestyle, it also comes with consequences. Being locked up changed my life, and I'm extremely remorseful about what I've done.
Yeah, sure about that, bud. 7.3 mil. I like good girls. I like good girls. I like good girls. But I love bad bitches. But I love bad bitches.